Hello, everybody. Cut the opening a little short there, but that's all right. Looking up at the chat right away. Welcome, everybody. Michelle, hope you're doing well. She says, let's get that party started, people. And I'm sure that Austin is sitting next to you sharing that same sentiment. Hello, Joseph. Hope you're doing well. Larry says, don't forget to smash and like that subscribe button. Matt McNeil's with us. Good day, sir. Saying good evening, everybody. We have a little party going on here. It's a Friday night. Hope everybody's doing well. Little baseball cards in the week. Don't have a lot of opening comments. Just some requests to get some really good cards, and I think I'm just going to get right to it. We did have a request for a Mike Trout Planetary to be exact. So if there's a card you're looking for and you're want to manifest something. And I just realized my volume is way down. Let's see if that's a little bit better. All right, make sure we got everything squared away, fine-tuning things. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Bill. Hello, Damon. Everybody's in the house. All right, let's just get to it. We got 3 boxes. I'm going to put 2 aside right over here in the bullpen. Right next to Dave Parker will keep it company. And while we're on that, everyone excited about Dave Parker with a chance to get into the Hall of Fame. The review committee for the Hall of Fame, the Veterans Review Committee, giving him a chance. And let's just get right to it, guys. I feel like there's something missing. The last couple of shows I've jumped on, I felt like there's something missing. I always figure out it along the way. Maybe there's some sort of announcement or something. If you guys didn't see it, I'm not getting paid or anything to say this, but I thought it was a pretty cool product. Most of you caught it. I opened it's like a 5-minute, 6-minute video yesterday of a new company called Pulse and baseball cards and Pulse trading cards. Really cool cards. You should check them out on pulsetradingcards.com. All right. No red as we're opening this. I was wondering, are we going to get a red pack? So in review, this is a fresh case. I actually bought this case directly from Topps on release day. I've had my best luck with those cases, to be honest with you. So, don't want to heighten our expectations. It's always like opening a box of chocolates. You never know. But let's go. All right. As always, any baseball topics you want to talk about. If you want to talk about your World Series Dodgers, Larry, and gloat about that. I don't think we've been on the air since that's taken place. Or, let's see, what else we got? Tyson or Paul tonight. What time exactly does that start, Bill? Joseph's asking for the Martian. That's good. And Damon saying good luck to all gents and ladies. So pack number 1. Rooker. Gasser. Spencer Strider to Damon. I don't have the names in front of me. I'll grab them real quick. I always seem that's what I'm forgetting. So little star command. Get that sleeved up, and I think since we're going through 3 boxes, everything is going to get taken care of. Anybody's who's special, a rookie, star, they get a top loader and a sleeve. But I think for the show, we'll just go and put the big cards up on the stage. And there's Mr. Salick. Welcome, Jerry. You are just in time. Hope you're doing well, sir. Happy Friday. Hope your card hunting is going well so far today. Canero. Bogarts. Canzone. First refractor right there to Seattle. And Evan Carter. So let's get back. Bill wants to know Paul or Tyson. I like to see Tyson win, to be honest with you. And 4 fights on the main card. Taylor Serrano in the co-main. And then they put on the show last. All right. Maybe we'll get through this in time. I'm sure I'll get through this in time. Usually those openings are like 2 hours. Cal Raleigh to Seattle with those very ugly City Connect uniforms. Into the Cosmos. So we got a little hit for Jason right off the bat, and I think we have a big hit coming on deck. So Jason Dominguez, a couple Yankee hits for you right there. Mr. Repco. And I'm going to slow roll this next one because I believe it's a giant parallel as far as a player. We're not sure yet, but our first giant hit of the night. Happy Friday to Junior Caminero, 3 of 10. Who took Tampa Bay Rays? Austin, Michelle. Way to kick off the party, guys. Look at this thing glisten. There's nothing better than the black in Cosmic Chrome. Well, I mean, there's the red and the superfractors, of course. But that is what we call... Yeah, I'm losing all my thoughts right now. The black is the... Yep. I can't think of it at the moment. I just bought one, too. I bought a Reggie. It is the Black Eclipse, guys, to 10. There you go. Michelle's going, yes. All right. Let's get this sleeve up as well. So our first hit of the night is a Boomer. That's a big one. You know, Jason... Did I say Jason? Joseph was really excited about seeing his Yankees, so we'll throw him out there real quick. And you got your Dominguez. Took a little time on that because that's a special card. That's very cool. In fact, I don't think last case... You know what we did? We got an insert of Christian Yelich last case of a black. All right. Bailey. Lindor. Senga. And astrologically aligned Julio Rodriguez out to Seattle. Mariners. So what's the team I don't write down? See, no, I wrote them down somewhere. Seattle. Seattle Schrader. Hope you're doing well, Schrader. In fact, Schrader took Seattle and St. Louis across all 3. Lopez. Black to Milwaukee. Jordan Walker. And Galactic Greatness is Miguel Cabrera. And let's see. Joseph saying he's borrowed his son's Netflix account to watch the fight tonight. There you go. That's way to think outside the box, Joseph. Way to go, kid. And Matt saying, what do y'all think of the Pirates bounty on the Skeens card? So, Matt, tell me. I missed it. I was looking, and somehow that went right over me. I didn't see too many bounties out there. What is the bounty on the Skeens card? I'm guessing it's going to be... I'm going to just say without knowing. It's $250,000. Jimenez. Shota, Carpenter, and you got 1 per box. Stars of the night. Go Aaron Judge. Glistens nicely in the light. Congratulations, Joseph. I told you the bounty went right over my head. I was looking for it last night. I guess I wasn't looking well enough. In fact, I was thinking I didn't see any bounties. A little bit of a Judge box starting here. And I'm looking back up, and Matt saying 30 years or 2 tickets behind home plate. And wow! Holy kid, wow. And Golden offered auction also. Outstanding. Lawler. Arenado. Our second Galactic Greatness out to Arizona, Randy Johnson. And Jose Ramirez. Every time I see Jose Ramirez, down goes Tim Anderson. And then Bill's throwing more information out. Ivy Dunn just tweeted that whoever pulls the card can sit at her game. Really? Everybody's getting into the patch pull. That's pretty cool. Castillo, and I think we have a white coming up. Evaldi, Josh Jung. So our second hit is another second rare hit, and again, I believe this is number /89. Our second smile of the evening going out to the Dodgers, Max Muncy. They didn't number these, but it is print run of 89. If I'm wrong, it's 79. But pretty sure it's 89. So congratulations, Patrick. It's not a big name, but it is a collectible card. I think the last one we pulled was a Luis Matos. So I got to be honest, I haven't looked out how much the cost of the fight is. How much is the cost of the fight tonight? Story, I'd love to see Tyson fight. I think Tyson biting off the ear may have been the last fight that I paid for in my life. Crawford, Vlad Guerrero Jr., and our alien is extraterrestrial talent Mookie. Out to the Dodgers, Patrick. Every time I look down at the screen and I look left to right, that Caminero's glistening. I'll have to do a little video thing on that on my Twitter tonight after the show. So just a picture, kind of like flicking the light so you guys can see it. Young to Washington. Nico Hoerner. Williams to Pittsburgh, and Juan Soto with the launch into orbit. So a few more hits to our Yankee fan Joseph. I'm sure he's watching alongside with Karen. So this is a nice little pregame for his fight. He's having a good night, I see. Michelle, don't get blinded by the cami. It's really nice. So I got a Reggie because I was trying to get the Reggie Rainbow for the Galactic Greatness, and it doesn't glisten as much as that. Maybe because it's the type of insert it is, but that, and I have a big thing for black borders. That's my favorite. Yamamoto, Little, extraterrestrial talent Acuna, and Win. Couple of two good cards right there, Win and Yamamoto. That's one player. As time goes on, I'm going to watch really closely. And it's kind of because of the show. Kevin, who has the Angels tonight, he's the one that was looking for a Mike Trout. So we need to get him some Angels going here. He's a big fan, and he kind of turned me on to that. Jarvis, Jones, astrologically aligned, Bobby Witt Jr. It's kind of happened with a few players. So Wynn's one player, Marvin Wynn. I was saying Mason Wynn. Because of some of the people who are on the show, players that they follow, I start following those players too. So I don't think I would have been following Mason Wynn if it wasn't for Kevin on here. So kind of goes both ways. So people told me the same thing. Ohtani. Anything Ohtani is nice. Star Command Sonny Gray. Swanson. And we got our first numbered hit. Well, it's our second numbered hit, actually, because of the cami. And this is a Aqua Equinox. It's got a nice little shimmer to it. Handing out another smile. Happy Friday. It's a rookie, too. Happy Friday to Colt Keith. I'm a big Colt Keith fan. And that goes out to Austin, who is part of the tribe. I call it the tribe times 3. So the Tribe, Indians, and Rockies all together. Colt Keith is going to be a heck of a ball player. He's already a good ball player. We'll put Colt Keith next to Cammy. Keep them comfortable because they will both be going to the same place. Congratulations, Michelle and Austin. And I look up there and it says, Michelle says, we're eating tonight. Yes, you guys are. I love it. All right, guys, spread the wealth. No more for you guys this box. Just kidding. When it's time to eat, eat. Seager. Daniel. And Olsen. And Sean Well with a nice little refractor out to Anaheim. All right, that goes out to Kevin. My Birdinal fan I was just talking about. Birdinal fan friend. Indy Rodriguez. Wyatt Langford. I'd like to see something big of him. Manny Machado, something for the Padres, and back to Kirby. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go here in box number 1. There you go, a Merrill. Anything Merrill's nice. Paris. Lopez, Pablo Lopez. And Shane Bieber. Nice little hit right there. So Bill's still with us. Who do you have in the fight tonight, Bill? You have that on my mind now. It's been so long since I've seen one of those fights. Rutledge. Now I'm thinking about grabbing it. Musgrove or finding someone who has a code who I can borrow. Acuna Jr. and Juan Soto. Where's Juan Soto gonna land? Unless he went somewhere today and I missed it. I have my ideas. Just because of his swing and how special of a player he is, I would really like to see what kind of numbers Juan Soto could put up in Fenway. And I know that just ripped Joseph's heart out when I said that. Sorry, Joseph. Bill says he thinks Tyson can end it in 1. Nice. And after that, I think he's at risk of pulling a muscle. Well put. Keith. Austin Pages. Aaron Judge. And another Aaron Judge launched into orbit. So the launch into orbits went to Joseph. Congratulations. I pulled the right box for you, sir. You got all the inserts. It was a box full of, you got Into the Cosmos, you got Starry Night, 2 launched into orbits, Soto and Judge. Happy to take care of my friend Joseph, who makes the best jerky on the face of the earth. I gotta be honest with you, I still have that pepper jerky saved. That last one, I was gonna have it a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. I didn't get to it. It's the last one. I don't want to get to it. Altuve. Deer jerky, guys. It's so good. Jared says Soto visited Boston today. He was impressed. It's on my mind. I knew it. And Ripco says selling now because he might not be back. The Martian is my guy. Speaking of my guy, I like this guy. Altuve, Hayes, Machado, and Star Command, Dennis Eckersley. Man, how well would Soto swing play at Fenway? I mean, you think it plays great at Yankee Stadium, too. Don't get me wrong. Gosh, that porch is built for him. All right, last pack of box 1. Let's see if we can end it with a Martian for Joseph. He's got all the other big hits here. Let's go. Bellinger, Bieber, Rooker, and Greg Olson. Got a nice hit there out to Damon. These really jump. The nucleus refractors this year really jump compared to last year. All right, well, we got a box full of good inserts to the Yankees and a couple of big hits with rookie Colt Keith and rookie Caminero. So I'll go through this really quick as I'm putting it together. There's your extraterrestrial talents. You got Soto and Betts, Muncy to the Dodgers with the white 89. Stars into the night, Judge into the Cosmos, Bieber, and then your big hits were Colt Keith, and that was numbered 59 of 199, and the biggest hit of them all was absolutely the Junior Caminero. Nice. See a little quick organization over here. Move on to break 60. As I'm looking up at the chat, Matt's adding on to the bounty for Paul Skeens on the patch card out of Topps Update Chrome. And it's also in the bounty is a softball game for 30 people with ex-Pirates, 2 autographs, Ed Skeens, jersey, meet and greet, and more. Wow, that's pretty... They're going all out. That's pretty cool, too. Pretty good experience to be able to go out on the field. Maybe take your best buddies, set up a softball game. Kind of like, hey, Pine Tar Breaks group. You know, all get everybody out there onto the field. And I put my knife away. We need my knife. All right, let's get some big hits going. Still hunting our first auto. And as I always say in Cosmic Chrome, the autos are they're nice, but that's kind of like you get 4 per case usually. So we're hunting parallels, and insert parallels is kind of the big thing for here for Cosmic Chrome, in my opinion. That, and it's such a nice product that even the base rookie cards over time, you can still sell for some good money. All right. I don't know, would you like to have all those events for the money? I think it's pretty cool, all the events. The meet and greet's cool. Take your buddy to have the stadium to yourselves for a day is outstanding. I remember growing up, I want to say maybe it was Jack Murphy Stadium. You could, ooh, timber, I took out my tree. You could rent out the stadium for the day. I mean, you could do it for weddings, but I think you could have your whole buddies out there. I think it was Dodger Stadium, too. Have all your buddies out there. Play like a softball game or a wiffle ball game. Or a baseball game. Okay. Box number 2. Churrio. That's one of the Jacksons we're hunting. Skeens, the man of the hour. We hadn't had any Skeens in the last case, I don't think. Henderson. Nice little first pack. Churrio, Henderson, Skeens, and Jose Barrios with the Star Command. look there. Gilded comes out the 22nd or 24th. New inserts and autos. And then Leaning Dog Dude saying, I knew one of those guys hit one of those bounties. One of those guys got lucky, yeah. He had his dad looking out for him that day. It was pretty special. Walson, McCutcheon, and Cassis with a refractor out to Boston. There you go. Get Boston involved. And Scherzer. You know, reflecting back on that day, it's one of those things I really don't even like talking about it a whole lot, but it was just a special day. I had a really crappy day that day, and it was Father's Day, of course, and just wanted to open a box for my dad, and that product just wasn't hitting, so I was sitting on my shelf. The first few boxes had nothing in it. It was expensive. Didn't want to have you guys pay for it, so I put it on the shelf. Furman. And it sat there for 7 months until I opened it for Father's Day. It's a kind of tribute to him, and blew me away. Verlander. Into the Cosmos, Luis Arias. And we have a purple. Nice finish on the purples, too. Do we have a rookie? We have a rookie purple. Hopefully it's one big smile to somebody. Vines. 112 of 150. Out to, I believe, Damon. Off the top of my head, I believe he has the Braves. ATL out to Damon. So we had a sub-4 ERA and a 1 whip. And 14 Ks and 20 appearances. 1-0. I don't know a whole lot about him. He's part of the Braves' future. And if Damon's with us, I'm curious about Max Fried. Are they going to bring him back, or is he gone? Oh, Leaning Dog Dude. I didn't realize that was you, Ron. He says, this is Ron, by the way. Happy Friday, Ron, and thank you, Ron. I don't know if we wanted to be quiet about things on Twitter, but Ron came in this afternoon and bought up a good 15, 16, 17 spots to finish me out. So thank you, sir. It's crossed my mind that I'm hoping something really big comes up in here for you. And either way, I really appreciate it. Max Muncy, Cole Reagans, KC is Jared. We'd like to have this in a nice refractor or something special. Hank Aaron, Galactic Greatness. There you go. And Henry Davis out to Pittsburgh. I don't think I'd seen any of the Hank Aaron Galactic Greatness ones before. Yep, we're going to throw that on the board. Have a couple of Braves hits for you there, Damon. Hank Aaron makes everything look better. The hammer. And again, I like to get that in a parallel. Lee to Frisco. Morel. Albies. Freeman. And back to Lee. And it just crossed my mind. We didn't have any A's, I don't think, in the first one. I was talking to someone else earlier today. I was saying the Astros as well. They have not hit for me in a long time. I know Matt's in here, and he's got the Astros for 60-61. And I'd like to get Matt something. And I feel the same way. I know Lloyd's out there. I told him I'd get him a Lawrence Butler, who's been hard to find in all the series, it seems. Lofton. Abreu. Trout to add to your collection, Kevin, but we want something fancy Trout for you. And then Alex Rodriguez launched into orbit for Texas. Alex Rodriguez is not who we want for Texas. We want Ryan Langford. Ron saying it's old baseball account, and Damon saying Fried will be back. He better anyway. Yeah, I don't follow, it's so hard to follow everyone, but Fried's one of those pitchers I keep my eye on. I like watching him. He's so good on so many levels. Rizzo, Castillo, Cowser, and astrologically aligned Christian Yelich. Okay, we need something big here. And Joseph's saying that Karen's echoing my words. But it's like 3 sentences back, so I forgot what it was. Alex Bregman, where's he going to wind up? A lot of people think Philadelphia. His swing plays in Philadelphia, that's for sure. Steer, Bregman, Springer, and there we go. Wyatt Langford, extraterrestrial talent. The alien lands with Langford. When you ask for Langford, you get Langford. All right, I'm expecting this box to pick up here pretty quick. Oh, Joseph was saying no. That's why, because Karen's like, she has her eyes out for Shea Langoliers. I'm not sure he's out in this set, but she has her eye for the A's, so that's what she was saying, no A's. You're right on the money, Karen. I was thinking Michelle and Karen have been 2 great contributors to this break. Perez, Thomas, Evan Carter, and Wells. Well, Wells had a really good season. I think he could finish up with Rookie of the Year if I'm not mistaken. And he had a couple big at bats in the postseason as well. No, but I want to send a thank out to Michelle and Karen. I appreciate you guys jumping in the show. Adding a little character and a little love to the show. Always appreciate it. Meadows. And we got some green. Zach Wheeler, Sal Frelick, and I always think of Bill Murphy because he's pride of Boston College, Sal Frelick, right, Bill? And a green Space Dust. These really jump, and I'm looking. So we got a green Space Dust number 2. Looks like we have a Dodger. Clayton Kershaw, 33 of 75 in Dodgers in this round. That goes out to Steven. Congratulations, Steven. The green space jump. The green space dust jumps. Randy Arozarena, Seattle, Wicks, Woo. A lot of fans starting to follow Woo as they should. That guy's a great pitcher, And a Freeman refractor, very nice hit. I tend to get Dodger hits. It's amazing. Dodgers and Yankees. See, I was saying that last case, and the last case I got from Blowout Cards, and this one I got directly from Topps, so they came from 2 different places, and still it seems Dodgers and Yankees follow me. Myers, Jackson Holiday, Mookie Betts, and Rodriguez, Julio, with Myers behind it. I'm really curious to see how Julio does next year. A big fan of his. think I'm a big fan of his because I bought a lot of his stuff early on. I think a lot of people jumped into Julio when he came in. You know, a lot of people got in the hobby around COVID time and stuff, and it's like those people kind of missed out on Acuna and Soto just before. So I think when Julio came around, everyone was ecstatic. Hey, this is my rookie to jump on, and the hobby jumped on him. He's still going to be good. Just had a rough year. Alcantara, Darvish, Bryant, Sammy Sosa. I didn't even know he was in here. Out to the Cubbies. Have you guys seen what Sammy Sosa looks like recently? Wow. All right. Something big coming up here. Got a couple cool cards. It's been a little bit quiet of a second box. I'm always roll with you guys. I'm kind of honest about everything. I think we're due for something big here. Christian Yelich, Abrams, Jazz Chisholm Jr. found a new home in New York, Sonny Gray. Jonathan India, Goldschmidt, out to Schrader. Extraterrestrial talent Henry Davis out to Pittsburgh. And Alejandro Kirk. Beck, Realmuto. There we go. Adley Rutschman stars in the night. And Blake Snell. Beck, I'm curious about Beck, how he's going to do next year, too. Got my eye on a bunch of rookies. Little heavy on the right. Just noticed that. All right, let's take it up a notch here. This is a part of a baseball game. If you went to, they put some music on the background, some like fire up the crowd music. Alvarez out to Matt. Boyle. Marcio. And our Nucleus Refractor, we have a rookie, and that's Pages. So a couple Dodgers hits, I believe, out to Steven, did I say earlier? Let's see, Dodgers. It's out to Steven. All right, 3 more packs in box 2. We'll call this a very underwhelming box 2. Got a couple of hits. Expecting a, whoa. Vines to go with your purple vines. Purple wines. Rojas, tough postseason. And Aaron Judge back with the ET. Ian Happ, Vasquez, Marte, and Ken Griffey Jr. That's a nice hit right there. In fact, I was just looking at some of his chrome autographs from this year. His 2024 chrome auto was the first time this season was the first time he participated in that. And one of the ones that's going for sale right now is at think $17,000 the guy's asking. A little crazy. I think maybe it's around $3,500 for. Exciting player to chase. All right, something big to finish this off here. Scott Lipicus, Tina, and Star Command Tom Glavine out to Damon. All right, box 2, not to be a downer, that was underwhelming. Did have a big Kershaw hit right there. A lot of inserts. Not big up to, I don't have a whole lot of information on Vines other than what I said off the back of his card. But the Kershaw was really nice, 33/75. Star Command, just good inserts. Ken Griffey Jr., Rushman, Carter, Sosa, Langford, and Aaron, Austin Pages. All right, need to turn it up a notch. Now I'm expecting to have a huge box 3. Organization real quick. And I'm butchering this. I was trying to be gentle on the box, so it looks like I'm struggling, but yeah, I'm struggling. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, new box. We are expecting a big auto. We're expecting a big insert. We have yet to get a planetary. We're hoping for a planetary Mike Trout. Circle back to Burdino Kevin in the break is with the Angels this break, and he pulled a 2023 Sun Mike Trout, and he just wanted to add to the Trout collection, so I said, let's try and get you 2024 Sun. So, all right, start over. I wasn't happy with that last box at all. Fireworks to come, Goldschmidt, Lofton, Juan Marshall, Star Command, that's nice, to Frisco, and Henry Davis. Turn the page so I see my contestants for 61. A lot of the same crew. Followed up with your teams all the way through. And I'm going to give my apologies to Lloyd, who had the A's the first 2 breaks. Nothing. I think there's a couple of you guys who were light, of course, but he didn't get anything. Harper, Bregman. Could be future teammates. I don't know. We'll see. No hit Snell. And Dominguez with the Stars in the night. And that would go out to Patrick. We're still looking for our first Martian. Didn't get one last case. Maybe we'll run into a Martian in this case. And again, that's Jason Dominguez, who has his own inserts of just the Martian. He has different levels. Martian Attacks, I believe, is the card. Springer, Perez, Bryant, and Luis Castillo, Star Command, out to Seattle. Zach Thomas finished up strong last year. Can't see how he's going to do. Austin Meadows, he had a pretty good season. Probably deserved a Gold Glove, but he wasn't even in the running. Randy Rosarina and Sonny Gray. Ooh. Max Fried, who we were talking about earlier. I'd like to see him back in Atlanta. That's where he belongs, I think. Soler, Julio, and the ET, Evan Carter. I'd like to see for this case so far the breakdown. I'm sure it'll even out, but I've had my eye now since we mentioned earlier there was no Oakland A's. We have yet to hit an Oakland A. And if we did, it was just something base. But I don't even think we have. All right, Castellanos, Muncy, Freeman. Oh, there's a nice hit right there. It's our first auto. Evan Carter. And I believe that goes out to Mr. Sandlot with Texas and Washington. Congratulations, sir. I think we've talked about Evan Carter a few times now, that he's one of those guys where we're looking forward to see if he's going to break out next year. I mean, he was off the charts sensational at the end of his first campaign and kind of fell off, but nice. Little refractor auto. These play nice. Congratulations, Mr. Sandlot. There we go. We have our Joseph saying, wow, nice hit. He has been a little bit quiet, but I can totally understand. We've got nothing to get excited about. That last box was sheesh. Eden, Funderbrook. That's one of my favorite names in baseball, Funderbrook. Steer, Matt Steer. And there we go, Ellie De La Cruz. We haven't had too many Cincinnati Reds either. So Cincinnati was... Oh, there you go, Jared. It's a Jared box. Base insert. Nothing crazy, but it's Ellie. Larry and Ron are both congratulating Jared with a nice Evan Carter auto. Wicks, Myers, Kirk, and Evan Carter into the Cosmos. Jackson Holiday, Beck, Freddie Freeman, and Mike Trout. For example, a lot of all those will get sleeved and give those top loaders to Trout and Freddie Freeman. Abreu, Trio, Marcio, and Aqua Equinox. Eden. Can Eden. How did Can Eden do? Well, in 23, he did not do so well after tearing it up at Buffalo. So we'll keep an eye on Cam Eden. I'm sure he's not on everybody's radar right now. glare. Moving on. Come on, big hits. We need to get Leaning Dog Dude a big hit too. Paul Skeens. Searching for Paul Skeens. Okay, we have a gold coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Julio. Rojas. And it looks like a gold insert. It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, an extraterrestrial talent, number 250. Dodger Yoshito Yamamoto. I always say his first name wrong, but Austin. Start strong, finish strong. Michelle. Austin. You guys can argue over your hits tonight. We'll put that. We'll move Eden over. Put the gold Yamamoto. No glare. Nice hit, guys. Very cool. And again, Julio. Okay, my stage is all awkward. Let's see. I think my lighting's awkward today. We'll work on that. Okay, Matsui to the Padres. Leiter. Wells. And Rafael Devers. I don't think we have much Boston either. Plenty left to go here. Gold for the W. As Leaning Dog Dude. Every time I see Ron on Twitter now, I'm going to call him Leaning Dog Dude. I should remember that last time. Watson. McCutchen. Marte. And Pete Alonso with the Stars into the night. Out to the Mets. I believe that's out to Ron. We need to get more hits here, Ron. Leaning Dog Dude. Now I'm guessing that you have. I've seen your. It's a gold. Is it? It's a yellow lab or a golden retriever. It's a yellow lab, I want to say, and it's a big boy. I'm talking about Ron's dog. He's a big boy. You know, the one that I saw, he may have two dogs. The one I saw is, I'm gonna guess 80, 90 pounds. He looked like a small horse, and I'm guessing that he leans against you all the time. And he's always leaning against you, so he's a Leaning Dog Dude. That's my guess. That's what I get at. That's my analyzation of your nickname, Ron. Tell me if I'm right. All right. Verlander. Rizzo. Tina. Tina's been all over this. And Buster Posey. Out to San Francisco with the Galactic Greatness. Well, I'm glad they switched up everything. I was saying it last case too. How things look as far as the reflection, the overhaul they did of the inserts from last year to this year. It just looks a lot better. They jump a lot more. And I'm looking up and nice hit. Looks straight to the heart. Larry. Larry watches the show for pain if he doesn't have his Dodgers, because I pull a lot of Dodgers hits. I was saying that before I pulled that. Dodgers and Yankees seem to follow me. I think we pulled a really nice orange Shohei for Larry, so I can't be too upset at us. Carter and a blue. So Frelick, the pride of Boston College, as Bill Murphy would say. Evan Carter. Hey, I had yet to see one of these. I like that. Big Nolan Ryan fan over here. Galactic Greatness. And Halo. So that goes out to Kevin. Cool, Kevin. Glad I got you something here. And the blue. We have a blue rookie. We're hoping for a smile. Red shoes. Paris. 87/99 out to Kevin. Couple angel hits back to back. There you go. We're hoping for big things from Paris down the line. In AAA, he had an 800 OPS. So good things to come from Paris. I know we're hunting Trout, but glad to get you there. A hit right there. We'll get that Ryan sleeved up too. Ryan gets a top loader too, of course. Whoa. And the Yellow Dane Lab. Excuse me. And currently, but Leaning Dog was my old 115-pound lab. I knew you had two big dogs. And he was the one to lean against you all the time. So down the street from me, we have someone who has a Doberman pitcher. When I take my Louis for a walk, we always run into him. And he calls his dog Doberlean. It's a big Doberman. He leans against him, so they call him Doberlean. So that's how I figure that out and kind of analyze that. All right, Nemo, the Mets, Perez, Verdugo, and Woo. Verdugo refractor, the Yankees. Yankees was Patrick. Patrick jumped all around. He picked up a Dodgers. He picked up a Padres. He picked up a Yankees. So I'm correct on that. And time flies. Down to the last 1, 2, 3, 4 packs here. For this evening, a pre-fight event. Rio Muto, Alcantara, Gunner, and Derek Jeter. Galactic Greatness. Yu Darvish, Christian Yelich, Scherzer, and Manzardo out to Cleveland. It's a nice little hit, the refractor. Manzardo is another one of those guys that had a pretty decent minor league career. Cleveland's looking for something big for him, so we'll follow him. There's a lot of names that are just good guys coming up. You don't know a whole lot about, and it's like I'll use Austin Wells for an example. When we started this opening cards at the beginning of the season, I remember in Series 1 pulling an Austin Wells auto, and I was like, "Oh man, Austin Wells, who's this guy?" But he turned into something good this year. You never know, especially with the young guys. And got Aqua Equinox coming up. Abraham, Buxton, Furman, and I like to end on a big hit, so I'm going to put that down. Go to our last pack. And look up, I haven't looked up in a while. Karen says, I hunt trout with a fishing pole. I understand you do pretty good with that fishing pole, Karen, from what Joseph tells me. And Jazz Chisholm, India, astrologically aligned, Bregman. So interested to see where he's going to go next year. He's going to go from being booed with the Astros to being cheered with somebody. I'll tell you that. Colton Cowser, good Boston, or a good Baltimore Oriole rookie. All right, last card. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. My DMs are always open. And our last hit, I hope we go out with a smile. Aqua Equinox. We have a hitter. And Matt Steer out to Cincinnati, number 144 of 199. Go. So we got a few bats. This is a lot better box for sure. Go over this real quick with you guys. And as always, if you want to try to figure out how to get onto a break and you're not on Twitter or Instagram, just go to pinetarbreaks.com. There's my emails on there and send me an email. Tell me you want to get into a break. I'll take care of you. We got Pete Alonso out to the Mets. Ellie De La Cruz. Glad to get something to Ellie. Evan Carter, extraterrestrial talent. The Martian, Dominguez, that Joseph's starting to collect because he's out on Soto now. Eden. Perry out to Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Matt Steer. He's a good ball player. This kid's good. Manzardo. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I like him. Verdugo. Buster Posey. And our two big hits. The big World Series star. Number to 50 extraterrestrial talent. Yamamoto out to the Dodgers. Out to the World Series champion Dodgers. And the auto. First auto we got in our first 3 boxes. Evan Carter with a very clean auto. That with 10 right in the middle. That auto with 10. Back corners look nice. Nice hit, Mr. Sandlot. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys. I look up and Ron says, thank you, Jeff. Ron, thank you. I owe you. Look for something to put in your stack for sure. Everyone, Karen, Michelle, Austin, Damon, Patrick, don't want to leave anybody out. Jared, Mr. Sandlot, I appreciate you guys. Everyone have a great time this weekend, and I'll follow up with you soon. Thanks, guys.